one of the reasons we have so many churches in Protestantism is that we don't always agree. But together we agree that we should all be listening to what Scripture says, and therefore we should all be listening to one another insofar as we have insights into Scripture. We confess as a body, these are the truths that guide our lives. These are the truths in which we set our hopes. And in the Protestant Reformation, a number of churches, usually based on their nationality and language, produced their own confessions. And clearly our confession has been produced because we're sensitive to the charges that people are making against Protestants. But there's one big difference. We don't represent any one particular Protestant denomination. We don't represent any one particular ethnic group. We don't even represent any one particular theological tradition, because we've got Wesleyans and Calvinists and Pentecostals together. We're not trying to replace any one church's confession of faith. We're trying to show that Protestants actually can agree about matters of theological substance. So this isn't a least common denominator statement of faith. We're trying to make this as robust as possible, but we're trying to show that the Reformation didn't give birth to simply a plethora of conflicting opinions. And some people think that the Protestant church is an experiment that has failed dramatically. It's split the church. That's not the way we're viewing it. We're trying to show, on the eve of the 500th anniversary of the Reformation, that Protestants from different churches, different denominations, different local churches can come together and agree about the substance of the faith delivered once for all to the saints and recovered, we think, at the Reformation. We're simply trying to disprove the prevailing narrative that Protestants can't state their beliefs together, that the doctrine always divides. We're trying to show that these doctrines, the essentials doctrines, actually unite Protestants. If you'd like to know where to read this confession, I'd encourage you to go to reformingcatholicconfession.com, where you'll find the confession itself, the explanation of why we produced it, what was the occasion. You'll find translations of the document in French, Spanish, Portuguese, and Korean, and you'll have an opportunity to participate by becoming a signatory. We're going to have a button you can press that would indicate your affirmation that you too want to support the Reforming Catholic Confession and bear witness to your Protestant theology.